Well, hello, friends. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I maybe I should turn on my other camera so that you can see me up in the corner as well. Um, uh, if you are on this stream and you're seeing me coming at you live, please add some comment or something in the comments to let me know that you're out there and that you're watching. I'd love to hear from you. Today, I've got a few drawings planned, but other than that, it's kind of up in the air as to what what else we might do today. So good to see you, Christian, and you are on deck to get some drawings this morning or this evening, depending on where you are. Um, it's great to have another opportunity to do some streaming. I've really been enjoying this, and I love hearing the feedback. I've had several people, tell me that they have been enjoying watching me draw and how I get references to Bob Ross and other folks, and apparently my voice and my drawing is soothing. Hey, I'm all for it. If it's helping you in any way to be relaxed or encouraged or inspired to do things, then this is this is why I'm here. I enjoy doing these things, and if there's any way that I can encourage you and help you to um, in any way, if it's to you know brighten your day, to give you some relaxation, or to help you get your day started or in the off on the right direction, then fantastic. Um, One thing that's happened recently is I've I'm now a Twitch affiliate. Now, I guess that means good things. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know that much about these streaming platforms. So there's Twitch, and I'm on YouTube and Facebook, and there. So now that I'm a Twitch affiliate, there's probably some things I could be taking advantage of. I just don't know what those are. So if you're watching this and you happen to know more about Twitch than I do, which you probably do, then I could use some advice on how to, take advantage of being a Twitch affiliate. Dylan, thanks for joining, my friend. I am so excited that you're on the stream with me today, and hopefully you'll get some inspiration or entertainment out of the stream. Jason, man, it's been so long since I've seen you, my friend. I hope you're doing well and cutting up and laughing and being jolly about life as always. Um, good to see you. Glad to hear that you're on the stream with me today. Well, I have on deck. First thing this morning is to make some modifications to a previous commission that was sent to me a while back, if I can find it. A man named Christian, who has a very special dog that he likes to have with him in his drawings. I've done him in the past, and recently did drew him and his dog again. Um, Somewhere in here. Let's see. Maybe I already went past it because I got into some old stuff there. All right, I must have missed the drawing. Sorry for the delay. You get to see a lot of drawings I've done in a while. Oh, there we go. Um, so let's see. Is this the right set of drawings? Let's see. So there's dog, and there's Christian, and there's Christian and his dog. Yes. So this is the right group of drawings. So I think what Christian is asking for is for me to draw a face mask on him and his dog, specifically um, a Belgium face mask. Belgium being the country where he resides, I believe, and he says yes, it's Lena, if that's how you pronounce it. Lena. Good morning, Kelly. Thanks for dropping by on the stream. That's really cool. I'm. It's pretty exciting to be able to reconnect with with folks. It's been really interesting to see. I'm normally everything that I do is around software and technology, and so there's only a small subset of the people that I'm friends with on Facebook who would care at all to hear about any of the tech stuff that I do. But drawing is seems to be a little more universal, and so that's one of the reasons why I've been streaming these uh, to Facebook. Is that more of my friends and family are also interested in seeing me do these silly things. All right, so let's let's take a look at where we might start. So let's start with Christian, and I need a reference. So he's asking for a face mask because we're all in this social distancing and face coverings and all this kind of stuff. So he sent me a photo as a reference. I'm going to add a new layer up here, insert a photo, and hopefully I still have it. So here's a mask that's made to look like the Belgian flag. And stick that in the corner. And just to make sure, um, I believe this color is black, but I don't want to make um, a, a total assumption. It may, I don't know, it could be a really dark gray, like Batman, black, or really, really, really dark gray. I love that movie. Batman Lego movie. One of the best kids' movies ever made. Just saying. So, just to be sure, let's do a search for Belgian flag and look at images. And yep, it is black, yellow, and red. Maybe a very specific color of yellow and red, but we can get close enough, I think, with the reference photo. But I may want to go ahead and get those exact colors. So I'm just going to pick one of these. It looks like it might be accurate. And take a screenshot, crop it down to only the stuff that I need. Done. Save the photos. I can also copy and paste You can do that on the iPad. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to add another layer here, insert another photo, and this is my color reference. All right. So a little brighter than what's in the reference for the mask. So that should work a little bit better. Oh, pencil. Now, to draw a mask on top of an existing drawing, I'm going to add a couple of layers, maybe 3. And, what might be helpful is having another reference photo of someone wearing a mask. But I'm going to wing it. I'm going to kind of, you know, make a guess as to what uh, this mask is going to look like on Christian's face. Make sure I have a good brush selected. Maybe I'll choose a thinner brush. Make it a little bit thinner. And another thing I will do is, this is the group with the photo. I am going to take, so the original illustration is down here somewhere that has all the layers, but it's also looking the other direction. So what I did when I was finalizing these the illustrations for Christian, I took and I um, merged all the layers together to create a final image, and then I flipped the image to the other direction because that's what he wanted. So I'm going to base it on this one that's already uh, finalized, and I'm going to turn down the opacity a little bit just to, you know, help me to look at so I can tell where my new lines are when I'm drawing on top. All right. So let's imagine that the mask is going to go over the nose, right? There's some kind of strap here, and maybe the strap goes around the leaves a little bit of gap around the ear, and then contours to the face. Might look roughly something like that. And just for the sake of seeing what that looks like total, I'm going to use the eyedropper to press and hold and get a color over here. I'm going to use that yellow color. So it's looking kind of right, I think. It's got the basic dimensions. And we'll come up here and maybe thicken up some of these lines. Um, wow, that's a blast in the past. Kelly says, I remember when we were in trumpet section in middle school, you had some great drawings, including one that involved a king stumbling during his processional because of a mistake we made. This is awesome. Uh, so around middle school, Kelly, is when I was drawing a lot and doodling and doing silly things. It was between middle school and maybe my freshman year in high school that I did a bunch of drawings. And I found some of those drawings recently. Not that particular one, unfortunately, but it was shortly after that that I stopped drawing altogether, and I didn't draw. I didn't pick up a pencil or ink pen or anything like that to draw unless it was like a smiley face on um, maybe one of my kids' birthday cards or something like that for years and years. It wasn't until about 5 years ago that I decided to draw something again. And um, it was it was pretty rough, really. Um, I was drawing stick figures and lines and arrows and shapes. Just I was trying to draw some things for a presentation, just to make it more interesting and be able to tell my story the way I wanted to tell it. And that's how I got into drawing again. And once I started doing it and using something like the iPad, I fell in love with it, and I've been doing it ever since. Use just about any and every excuse um, to do some drawing. Enough of backstory. All right, so we got our yellow. Let's go ahead and fill in the other colors of the flag. So take take a black here and use that to fill in. And then the red, same kind of thing. Fill in on this side. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more black. And then let's add a little bit of shadow. So I'm going to go to the next layer above the colors and change this to a multiply layer and take some gray, and let's kind of imagine that the mask is creating some shadow around the nose, right? And we got maybe some creases and some shadow down along the bottom, kind of like that. Um, Now let's go back and change the opacity here. Hide the reference photos. And I don't know. What do you think, Christian? Is that looking like what you were hoping for, or does anything there look weird or out of place? I could Could bring this down a little bit further, make it look a little more symmetrical. Or if you wanted, I could bring it all the way down and cover the entire lower part of the face too. Let's try that. So instead of, yeah, I think so. Covering the chin would look better. So I'm going to hide this other stuff. And hide the portrait for a minute. Just going to erase these bits here. Clean up that line a little bit. While I'm here, go ahead and move the signature out a little bit. And now, on the color layer, fill that in. Fill that in. That. And then let's change the shadows up. All right. I think that'll work. Maybe add a little bit darker shadow along the very bottom. All right, Christian. Now, did you want me to draw a mask for your dog too? I can't remember if you said so in your message that you sent me the other day. I'm going to go ahead and export this. Also going to export it as a transparent PNG so that I can use that to compose an image with the dog as well. So yeah, Christian wants me to add add a mask on the dog. Let's see. Let's hide these layers and show this layer. And this is a little bit tricky because, we're going to, the mask has got to cover the dog's face, but it be under the ears. So this side is fine. This side might be a little bit, not tricky, but we'll see. I'm going to change the opacity here a little bit. Get my black again. And let's imagine maybe that shape. Maybe make this part up here come up a little bit. Like that. If a dog wore pants. I'm not familiar with that meme. You'll have to share that with me. Now let's see. Creating our shadow layer here. And maybe so the nose is right under there. Just trying to imagine some creases or something in the mask. Let's hide those references. Change the opacity back. Now we've got this drawing. Let's export this PNG. And this layer. Group this one together and hide it. And now I'm going to create a new layer similar to, let's see which one is it? Similar to this one. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put this new layer under here. Maybe change the opacity of these two so I can kind of line up the drawings. So I'll insert a photo that I exported, put it roughly over where this one originally was. No. Whoops, wrong one. Insert a photo. Here. Duplicate this one, stick it here. So one thing I got to do is I don't want 2 signatures, 3 signatures. So I'm going to erase the original ones. Add this one back. Move it. And turn the background color back on. What do you think? So Chelsea's talking about live is always on top of my face. So maybe that's in on Facebook. Let me see what that looks like. Hello me on Facebook. Well, I guess it may depend on, like on the computer, it looks okay. Maybe maybe on a different device like a phone or a tablet, that live might be showing up over top of my face. Now I can, if I want to, I can switch my face over here. That doesn't work. I can switch my face down here. So maybe maybe that looks a little bit better. You know, see my hand coming out from behind my face. So maybe that would be a better option, or an option over here. So let's see, what else can we do? Christian, is that does that look good for you? Is that a, can I get a thumbs up, or anything else you would like for me to see, or you'd like for me to try doing with your illustration? I'd be glad to make any tweaks. Otherwise, I will send you copies of all these illustrations, and you can do with them whatever you wish. All right. So if I'm trying to stick to an hour, I still have 20, 25 minutes of drawing time. And I don't have anything in particular. I do have some commissions that I need to do. Um, I could do those, but if there's anyone on the stream right now who would like to send me a photo and have me draw them in, some style, a style of my choice, um, I would be glad to do that. So one way you can send me a photo is by email. That's David at ReverentGeek.com. Um, Dylan, no, I don't fancy drawing a cat today. Drawing animals is hard. Um, I'm I'm just not. It takes a lot more work for me to try to capture an animal. So maybe someday I'll be more comfortable and we'll draw a cat or something live. But if you want to send me a photo, David at ReverentGeek.com. I'm also on Twitter, Reverent Geek, of course. You can send me a photo by direct message on Twitter. Um, if you're on Facebook, you could send me a photo using Messenger. So I'll give you a couple of minutes if any of you are interested and brave enough. Have a selfie handy, or whatever. You can send me a photo. Or you know if you have another suggestion besides a cat, you know maybe an inanimate object I could draw for you. Let's see. My wife shared with me a funny image earlier this morning that was I put it on Twitter, but it read, "I overslept." So I was late getting to. Now it said living room, but I'm just going to say I was late getting to the couch. And then let's imagine, what does a couch look like? Maybe I'll do this on a separate layer. Anyway, I thought it was hilarious and brilliant because, man, does that not sum up a what we're all going through right now? Let's see, maybe a brown couch. I'm just trying to imagine what a couch might look like. So there's something silly. All right, John Hilp says he sent me a photo. John's on YouTube. So I got your photo, John, and let's give that a shot. I'm going to create an avatar drawing, add some layers here. I need to go get that photo. You sent it by email. So let's save that. Go back to Procreate. Nope. Insert a photo. And here's John. All right. Lovely. Let's for the sake of time, I'm going to do what I refer to as a quick sketch. This will be kind of a caricature style, a little bit on the caricature spectrum. And so be a little bit of exaggeration on some of these features. So make sure we're on the right layer, got the right color. See what that looks like. I'll come in here with some gray. darker gray. So what do you think, John? Is it passable? Does it have some resemblance to you? I could, let's see. Since you had a type of, I guess, lay around your neck, I could draw something like that. I mean, don't have to. I can just leave it as a head and send you that. Which would you prefer, with or without some type of adornments? Or you tell me. This is something I haven't done in a while. Um, uh, what, John? What is your maybe favorite hobby, or um, what are you what are you known for? Like when your friends or family, think of you, what what would they say you're known for? Like I'm known for bacon, So I eat bacon pretty much every day, almost every day. Um, let's see. So gardening, perhaps. Okay. Well, um, I could add maybe if I can think of, I could find a uh, a reference photo or something, but maybe I'll go ahead and finish this lay out. Um, maybe create some flowers on top. I don't know. That's fun. Trying to think of something around gardening. Um, let's see. I made a mistake here. Um, hmm. So, what would be an icon of something gardening related, like a trowel or a rake, um, bees? Okay, yeah. Let's um, let's try adding. I'm just trying to picture what a bee might look like. Some yellow. No bees, no food. All right, what do you think? I think that was fun. I haven't done um, one like this in a while, so um, I don't normally do a character style, but that's just kind of what I was feeling, and um, hey, it seemed to turn out okay. Well, I'm glad you really like it, and I hope it is something that brightens your day. Maybe gives you some encouragement. I will reply to your email and send this illustration to you, and you can use it however you want. If you want to, you know, if you happen to do like Zoom calls or use applications that use avatars, um, then you know, feel free to use it however you want to. So, all right, folks. I think I'm going to call it a day on the stream. I've had fun. I hope you had fun. I hope this has been a relaxing and fun time for you. As always, I want to make sure that you know that you can have a positive impact on everyone around you, people that you come in contact with today, online or in person. Um, every opportunity is an opportunity for you to make a positive impact on other people. So I hope that regardless of what you're going through, that you spread some love, uh, spread some joy. Um, Fake it till you make it, if that's what you need to do. But I guarantee that when you help brighten someone else's day, it's going to help brighten your day too. Um, you don't need permission to be awesome. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you again soon on the next stream.